finished. It was supposed to be finished for today, but we've had inclement weather early in the week. So we're going to go ahead and dedicate because all of you are here and I think you want to be a part of it. So at this time, I would like to invite up Lance Tomakara. Oh, it's going first? I thought it was last. Excuse me. So the person I'm going to invite up is Don Parker, and he's going to come and do a cedar blessing of the work that has been done on this wall. And then he's going to finish with a song of Quanah Parker.
You need me to carry this?
Thank you, Father, this day for blessing this work, this ground, these people. Help us as a community to grow strong and to be helping and caring for one another. We want to bless this work, dear God, that my nephew, he can carry on these things in a good way and share the thoughts and the feelings of how our people lived. Thank you so much for inviting us today. When we finish the cedering, my sister and her husband are going to cedar that way, go this way. Then I'm going to come back and finish with a Quanah Parker song that was composed by Mac Sizing for my late brother, Vincent. Thank you. Go that way. Yeah.
Thank you, Don.
Thank
May
you.
the Lord bless you.
Thank you.
Now I will invite up Lance Tomacara. He is the great-great-grandson and chief of Chief Quanah Parker. He was born and raised in Fort Worth, Texas, and sharing stories of the Comanche traditions is his passion. Will y'all please welcome Lance Tomacara. Didn't y'all love his stories?
Thank you. I first met Quanah probably about, I don't know, not more than 15 years ago. Our Comanche Museum was brand new, and they had commissioned him to paint a full-size teepee. And I was up there to drop off. Look, right here. Can y'all hear me now? Like I said, I first met Quanah maybe 15 years ago. Our tribe, we had just established a museum, and they had commissioned him to paint a teepee. And I was up there dropping off a beadwork piece to the museum, and she said, "You need to meet this guy." And we go in the back room, and here's this giant teepee canvas laid out on the floor. He's in the middle of it, and he's painting this thing. It was beautiful. If you ever get a chance, go to Lawton, see our museum, see our work, but see that teepee if it's there. If it's still there, see that teepee. It's incredibly beautiful. And I remember telling Quanah, I said, when you get around to doing a small picture of it, I want it. And sure enough, a few months later, he called me up and said, "I've got your teepee. I've got that teepee hanging on my wall in the living room. I've got two more of his pieces. One is a gourd dancer, like we saw over here across the street a while ago. But the other one was a heart shield. The title of it was the Heart Shield Warrior. One that the warrior was one that he only put a buffalo heart over his heart. That was his only protection when he was going to go into battle. I'm honored to have your pictures on my wall. Thank you. If I could just share something with you. The Indian way, these eagle feathers. You're going to see this eagle up here somewhere. He's got it drawn out. But Quanah, when I think of Quanah, I think of him as Quanah, the eagle of the Comanches. And people ask, what's so special about the eagle? And the way it was explained to me was very simple. The eagle is the one creature that flies closest to our heavens. He's the one that must be most special with our Creator. And we use his feathers in ceremony, like we just saw here. Those feathers, they carry our prayers. They push that smoke to our Creator. And the feather itself, you've got the stem that runs up the center. That represents the life of a Comanche. That's our lifetime. And these individual little barbs that make up the two veins on either side of the feather, that represents the different events in our life that make us a Comanche. Our Comanche ways is that we do not collect feathers, eagle feathers ourselves. We have to earn them. When you've done something to honor your family, honor your tribe, you were brave in battle, you earned a feather. And by the way that those warriors, they wore their feathers in their hair, you knew that if they had been in battle, they had been wounded, maybe they had killed a foe. But these feathers, they mean everything. Quanah, Tom. Where's Tom? You've earned a feather. An hour ago, I was telling the people that this is a special place. Where we stand, this ground that we stand on is special. It's even more special today because you made sure that our legacy, our Comanche heritage is not going to be lost. I want to give you these feathers. Thank you.
Thank you, Lance. The artist for this wonderful mural is also a descendant of Chief Parker. Quanah Parker Burgess is from Quanah and Pennateca, is that how you say that? Band of the Comanches. He was born in Lawton, Oklahoma. He's traveled across the country with his family. He's a fourth-generation artist and has been painting professionally since 1996. We're really proud to dedicate the mural he painted today. Please join me in a round of applause for our artist.
Mural, wake up. Welcome everybody. Now that gift just kind of got me a little choked up, but appreciate it. But first of all, I just want to thank the Creator for this blessing and opportunity. It's an honor to represent, my tribe, my bands, and this town. And these are my some of my kids. I got some of them rounded up. Top, come on up. Rounding them up is like herding cats. So I just want to. It's an honor to be here. Not only representing my people, but this town has been so awesome. I mean, it's just been great people here, and it's truly an honor to be here working. And yeah, we did have some weather, but we're not going to complain about that. We're just going to work around it. And but there's still more work to do, and we're going to get that done. But like I said, just the town's been so great. I got so many people to thank. Just the town folks. Bobby White, I don't know if he's here or not, but he lent us his scaffold, and he left it here for us to use, and it's still over there right now. Shane Lance, Mayor Butler, been so helpful in the Wichita Falls Alliance for Arts and Culture, and Ogden, Arnold, and my trusted sidekick, Ferdinand LeBlanc. Can we give him a hand? Woo! And also my son, Tatsiko, aka Top Burgess. He's my touch-up man, my bass coat man. But without Ferdinand, he just, man, what a great young man, artist in his own right. I really didn't have to tell this guy how much to do anything. He just was on it. So we wouldn't have got this far without his help, and we appreciate that. And it's just when we were working on this for 8 days, people driving by, people stopped checking on us, giving us water. We even had some Sonic brought to us one night. And that goes a long way. I was like, man, I really got to put my best foot forward. I learn from the best, and so when this is done, you guys will, have something to be proud of, and I'm gonna get that done for the town. So we got a little bit more work to do, and we'll be back. And that, with all that said, it just means you need to come back and check it out when it's finished. I want to acknowledge my father and my mom, Ron Burgess, former chairman, Comanche. And so, with all that said, it's been great being here in this town, and I'm looking forward to getting it finished up. And so you guys make sure you guys come back to town and check it out when it's done. Thank you.
Yeah. Good.
The mural that you see here was commissioned by the Quanah Economic Development Corporation, and now Shane Lance will join us and provide a background on this project. Shane?
I would first like to thank Bobby Becknell and Jana Hardison for allowing this beautiful mural to be painted on the wall. The Wichita Falls Alliance for Arts and Culture, and Arnold Ogden, Brittany Cottingham, and Ferdine LeBlanc for their hard work and dedication to bringing our vision to reality. Quanah Parker Burgess for bringing our vision to life. The Quanah City Council, citizens of Quanah for their overwhelming support, Bobby White for his brickwork and loaning of the scaffolding, Jarrett Butler for loaning of the spray gun, and the fellow Quanah Economic Development Corporation board members. The Quanah Economic Development Corporation board members consist of David Sparkman, board president, Kitty Henderson, board vice president, Sherry Warner, board treasurer, myself, board secretary, Carolyn Eggleston, and Greg Dickerson. This process began nearly 1 year ago with a phone call to the Wichita Falls Alliance for Arts and Culture and Ann Arnold Ogden. In initial discussions about the mural, the QEDC knew that the mural must connect Quanah, Texas's history and legacy. Not only is our amazing town named after Quanah Parker, his band of Comanches, the Quahatis, were often in our area and frequently visited the sacred medicine mounds for their healing plants, fresh water, and spiritual renewal. We also knew that what we placed on this wall had to be more than a mural. It had to be a work of art. In economic development, historic tourism in Texas has continued to increase. The QEDC feels that no other community has a more unique identity and history than Quanah, Texas. Through a Texas Historical Commission study, it found that 9% of all day travelers in Texas partake in Texas history tourism, and 13% of all overnight travelers participate in Texas history tourism. Quanah deserves a piece of that pie. The history is here for travelers. We just needed a means to better tell our story. This mural will do just that. To go along with this, Highway 287 currently has 20,000 plus vehicles traveling through Quanah every day. QEDC's goal is to bring visitors traveling through Quanah off of Highway 287 and into historic downtown Quanah. An increase in tourism will bring added revenue to the city. Those pulling off of the highway will help increase business at restaurants, boutiques, or other retail stores. This will provide a return on investment that will help grow the Quanah economy and businesses, and to increase the 120 retail jobs that Quanah currently has. While the QEDC board members are diverse in many fields and areas, we were not experts in art. The expertise, experience, and guidance that the Wichita Falls Alliance for Arts and Culture and Ann Arnold Ogden brought helped to fill this gap and bring the mural project to fruition. Having Quanah Parker Burgess, a renowned Comanche artist and great-great-grandson of Quanah Parker, paint the mural could not have been more perfect. Quanah Parker Burgess was able to take the QEDC's vision and perfectly bring it to life to honor Quanah, Texas's namesake. Thank you again to everyone for helping bring this work of art to life. At this time, please welcome Ms. Mary Ferguson, Board Chair of the Wichita Falls Alliance for Arts and Culture.
Good afternoon. I'm thrilled to be here on behalf of the Wichita Falls Alliance for Arts and Culture to celebrate the unveiling of the Quanah Parker mural. I traveled here today with fellow board member Roma Pressel. Wave so everyone knows who you all are. And Ish Duran. Where's Ish? There's Ish. And our staff. We're so thankful and grateful for them and their work. Our executive director, Ann Arnold Ogden. If you don't know her, she's running around. There she is. Brittany Cottingham, filming everything. Amber Scott, there's Amber, there she is. And the amazing Ferdine LeBlanc. So if you can stop them and thank them, I would appreciate it because they just do a bang-up job. Most of us have been asked the question, why public art? City murals are my favorite of the myriad of projects in which we are involved. Murals, or what I like to say, community fingerprints, are spaces that make people feel represented. They foster community ties and give residents a sense of ownership and belonging in their community. That could not be more true for this mural. The rich Comanche heritage of the city of Quanah has truly been honored with Mr. Burgess's mural of his great-great-grandfather. This mural will connect all of you with your shared history through tangible documentation and celebration, and now is a stunning community asset for the city of Quanah. Public art is known for adding value to the cultural, aesthetic, and economic vitality of a community, and I want to thank the Quanah Economic Development Corporation for their vision and commitment to this project. As Ms. Ogden said, public art in small rural communities is even more important to their citizens and truly speaks to their history and identity. Studies have shown that public art has the power to ignite change, and I hope that this is just the first step in energizing your community. Thank you for allowing us to be a small part of this historic project. And could you have picked a hotter day to do it? Thank you all very much.
Thank you for joining us at this dedication.